Kevin, thanks for talking. It's the big one tomorrow, Fulham in the Carabao Cup second round. I can imagine you and the lads are buzzing for that game.
Yeah, I think the whole community and the players are excited to welcome Premier League Fulham to the club. I think we put in a really good performance against Bristol Rovers at home here, and showed what quality we have and how we can play. And our reward was to play Fulham in the next round. And we're all looking forward to the game and hopefully have a positive performance. We know we're up against it. They're a really good outfit with whatever team they select, with a number of squad players that they might use that are of high quality. So we know it'll be really difficult, and no one expects us to get anything, but we'll do our best to really compete and show a positive attitude throughout the game.
Yeah, and I suppose you say there Fulham can use their squad, but we can also use ours, can't we? It's an opportunity for yourself to use perhaps some different players and test them out against some really good opposition in Premier League team. Yeah,
of course. I think we are up against it at the moment. We're really struggling with a number of injuries that we have, but it's okay. We will stay positive, and it's an opportunity for the other players to come in the group and the team and play and show their quality. And some players that have done that in recent weeks have come in the team and done well, and now it's the chance for some others to also do that. So again, some positive time, and for players to show why they should be selected on a weekly basis.
Yeah, obviously slightly different opponent than normal. Is there any way that you have to prepare differently for a game like this, or is it very similar?
Yeah, it's quite different because you don't know what team Fulham will play, so it's difficult to get some real idea of what they might do in terms of personnel and some patterns that you can look for in trends. So that can be difficult to prepare for the game, but we understand what the qualities that they bring, whatever lineup they have, and they've got good players. So we're fully respectful to them. And but when it comes to the game tomorrow night, we will hopefully show a really strong level of intensity and how we want to put our game identity onto Fulham.
Is it a nice distraction, this game, I suppose? You've said yourself in the post-match the league form has been disappointing, so is it just nice to sort of get away from that? And there's a real chance to cause an upset, isn't there? Yeah,
of course it is. It's I wouldn't say that a majority of the league form has been disappointing. There's been some really good performances that we've had. Some of those performances have come in blocks and halves of games. I think anyone that came to the Northampton game here in the second half knew we were the best team and we should have won the game. So there's a lot of good performances. Harrogate got away also, we deserved to get a win, I believe. But the league table doesn't lie at this point in time, but we've had some real constraints that have hit us quite badly, and we will stay positive, and the players that are here with us now and are trying their utmost to have a good performance, and this competition will hopefully give them the freedom a little bit more to go and show themselves in a more positive light, because we must attack more, we must be more exciting in the final third, and we know those things, but they've done that in spells of games, but not consistently enough. And I think overall we've been fairly solid defensively. We haven't been opened up that often. Most of the goals that we've been leaking have been from set play situations. So we know that the team shape and organisation is good. It's just some small details we need to fix.
Yeah, it's a special draw for yourself, isn't it? Because obviously you yourself spent a number of years at Fulham. So does that add any extra sort of incentive to make you want to win even more tomorrow night?
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, people outside, and it's an amazing draw for you and blah blah blah. But it's not about me. I'm really happy and grateful to be working here at Crawley Town, and what we're trying to do at this football club is it's a real long-term plan that we have here. We know where we want to go and where we want to get to, and I'm really thankful to Fulham and what they've given me throughout my life as a player firstly, and secondly as a coach. Without them and the people that work at that football club, and I wouldn't be stood here now. So I'm very grateful for what they did for me, but I have to focus on my job here, and the importance of us having a good performance and us playing well is fundamental to me.
Yeah, sellout crowd here at the Broadfield Stadium tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, well, hopefully so. It's a really good opportunity for the supporters to see Premier League players in full show. There's some real quality. They don't get to see that every week because playing in League Two. But yeah, so it'd be a good game for our supporters to see those players, but also, you know, make some real noise in the stadium. To have a full house here is not something that's that often. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a really fantastic atmosphere and the players can really show and put in a fantastic shift for the supporters to be proud of.
Thank you, Kevin.
Pleasure.
Now there's a really exciting cup tie tomorrow against Fulham. What's your thoughts heading into that one?
Yeah, obviously a tough game, but as you know, we've done it before against beating Premier League team, and we've done really well last round against Bristol Rovers, beating a league above, and hopefully we can take that performance and cause an upset tomorrow. And
in terms of match preparation, how does it sort of differ preparing for a team like Fulham, a Premier League side, than a side in League Two? Obviously,
I feel like we prepare the same for any game, league game, cup game, league. Any team in this league, we prepare the same, and then obviously cup game Bristol Rovers, we did nothing different and it worked. So we're just going into this exactly the same mindset as that game, and as I said, hopefully we can cause an upset.
And on a personal note for you, we know you're a Crawley fan, but you are a Fulham fan too, and it's sort of a boyhood club for you, and it must be an exciting prospect to go against them.
Yeah, I used to be a season ticket holder for Fulham, obviously, before I got into professional myself. But yeah, obviously watching them every week doing well is a real buzz. But I'm here for one job, and obviously to play really well for Crawley, and hopefully we can get through the next round.
And do you think it's a good time for this fixture to come about? Obviously, as you say, the league form not the best at the moment, but it's a nice break now, an exciting game to try and put things right.
Yeah, obviously the league form isn't the best, but obviously we need all the fans behind us tomorrow, and yeah, they're cheering us on, and we're trying our best. Obviously, different style this year, and it's going to take a few games to get going, but I feel like there's loads of positives there, and hopefully we can turn that into tomorrow.
And do you feel like our style of football can sort of maybe help us against a side like Fulham, who are probably going to play quite similarly?
Yeah, obviously as expected, they might have more possession, but we're a high press team. Hopefully we can catch one or two mistakes, and obviously defend for our lives, and the longer we stay in it, the more chance we have of getting something out of it.
And I suppose it's the Fulham side that we're not quite sure how they're going to line up. We don't know what faces they're going to bring, whether they're going to bring some of the big dogs, some of the youth players. It's quite an unknown, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously as a player you want to play against the best, and obviously we did that against the Leeds with the likes of like Calvin Phillips and all that playing. But yeah, whatever team they bring here, we give 110%, and if they show us the respect of bringing their big dogs, then yeah, we're trying to do our best and see what happens.
And if we flick back to Northampton, obviously we had those 2 goals that you set up. That's something that's really coming onto your game. You're claiming these assists, and you're really creating some good attacks going forward.
Yeah, obviously playing with Nico and JB, and even not too much with Dom because he's obviously been injured. But yeah, the link up I have with Nico, obviously he finds me in behind because he was one that passed it to me for both goals. So yeah, we've got that connection, and obviously JB, we're learning to play with him as well. And yeah, it looked like it linked really well against Northampton. As I said, hopefully it can continue.
Yeah, definitely an exciting trio, and to add Dom Telford to that when he comes back, it could be a quartet almost, and it's an exciting prospect, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously all strikers are all pushing each other to be the best, and obviously Dom is back now from his injury, and yeah, we're all learning how each other play, and hopefully as soon as that clicks, hopefully we can produce some results here and away.
And I suppose we'll have to show that the team unity. We know we've got so many players injured at the moment. There'll be boys coming in maybe for games that they haven't really played many of recently, and it'll be an exciting game for a lot of players, won't it?
Yeah, obviously if whatever team we play tomorrow, you'll have experience, you have inexperience. We need the experienced players to help the inexperienced players through it, and obviously like for like, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and we just need to dig deep, and hopefully we can get through.
And a full house, a full stadium here under the lights. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, even I don't think Northampton was a sellout, but we could hear all the fans there, and I love playing under the lights on a Tuesday night, and I said here anything can happen on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, Nadas, thank you very much.
No worries.
Cheers.